Hello everyone. My today's sustainability topic is 5 questions that we must ask on sustainable development. So today I'll discuss 5 questions and their answers in a very simple manner so that we can really work on ourselves and achieve sustainable development. So first question is, what am I doing as a global citizen? So this is the question that we must ask ourselves always, that what am I doing as a global citizen? So to answer that question, I'll just say one liner which will help us to understand the essence of our focus while taking any action. So that one liner is, service to humanity is service to God. So if we can remember, instead of understanding what is a global citizen and instead of thinking it as a very impractical question that what am I supposed to do when I am struggling with so many things, or I am just a small human being in this entire world, so what should be my contribution? So if we can simply just follow this principle that service to humanity is service to God, so then we can understand that though we are praying to God, if our heart is uh, mm, not of a service oriented, like passionately serving the human beings, then however strong our prayer is, it will not lead to a means global development or sustainable development. So we should always uh, apply this principle in our life, that service to humanity is service to God. So this was the answer of the first question, that what should I do as a global citizen? I should apply this particular line, that service to humanity is service to God. So whoever I am serving, maybe as a homemaker I am just serving my family, or in my workplace I am serving my team members. Okay, so wherever I am, I should be advancing with the spirit that service to humanity is service to God. Then all our prayers will also bring the result. So next question we should ask is, how am I educating myself and my family on sustainable development? So education is so important. We should have the understanding what is sustainable development, why it is important, and so how are we going to educate myself and educate others. So educating myself, it's okay. If we are interested, we will try to gather knowledge, but with others it becomes tough. So I will just share another quick answer, one line answer to that. That is, action speaks more than words. So if we can always remember that action speaks more than words, that means I am gathering knowledge from many books, or I am studying a lot, or I am listening to ebook or some good lectures on YouTube or something like that. But when it comes to educating others, I am means not getting the opportunity, because many a times I'm not happy with the reaction, or I'm disappointed, or I'm scared to discuss about this kind of vision, lofty vision. So what am I supposed to do is always apply this principle that action speaks more than words. So if I am myself convinced that whatever I am thinking, whatever I am uh, praying for, or whatever is my vision for the world, for the environment, for the society, for the humanity, and I want to build a team of like minded people and want to work in solidarity with them, but it is not happening. So instead of losing our patience or losing our um, inner zeal, or you can say own desire to work for others, we should not lose our hope, but rather we should strengthen our efforts and become a role model ourselves, because words may not have any effect on the other person, but action always speaks louder. So it's more important to consistently take action and continue our efforts, wholehearted efforts in the thing that we believe is correct. So these are the first two questions. One is, what am I doing as a global citizen? So I shared already that service to humanity is service to God. Next is, how am I educating my family members and my loved ones? That is, answer is, action speaks more than words. So for myself also, only gathering knowledge is not enough. When it is translated into action, when I am putting my effort to make the study into a, from a theory into a practical experience, that time I am educating myself also, and in that process I am becoming an example for others to follow. So these are the two main questions we should ask for the sustainable development. The third question is, who will take the lead? Who will take the responsibility? So who is going to take the lead and the responsibility for the development? That is the next question. So for that, I will simply use another principle, that is, be the change you want to see. So you have a lot of planning in your mind about you have a complete blueprint that this should happen in job area, people should get proper job, okay, people should have there should be no poverty, people should have financial freedom, and then people should have uh, good water, okay, good air, means no pollution and all these things. You have a lot of things, good things in your mind, and you are waiting for somebody somewhere to come and take the responsibility to solve those problem of pollution or problem of poverty. So instead of waiting for somebody to come, or instead of depending or expecting from outside, the process is that be the change you want to see, means you take the lead, you take the responsibility. So you are just a citizen, an ordinary citizen of this planet, okay, a normal human being, but whatever small effort you are able to do within your own capacity, one should really start with that one action. So like a farmer is sowing the seed, and then someday that seed will turn into a tree, and then the fruit will be enjoyed by so many people. So that way the farmer's role was really significant. So this kind of effort we should start from our own self. So we have to take the lead, we have to take the responsibility. So this was my third question, that is, who is going to take the lead, that is, be the change you want to see. So you have to take the lead, you have to be the starting point, the person, the change starts with you. So here I'll say it starts with me. I am the one who has to do the thing, I am the one who has to sow the seed to start, I have to start the action in my own way. So next question we should ask is, how can we develop? sustainable behavior. So in today's technological world, world of AI, where everything is automated, nowadays people are more comfortable with machines rather than with human beings. We have many issues like ego, or sometimes we have competition, we have too many desires, like I want car, I want a better salary, I want to travel abroad, all these things, too many wish list, and too much of competition, too much of frustration, and then no time also for our loved ones. So this behavior part is really missing in today's generation. People have problems with their siblings, people have problems with their parents, with their spouse, so many separation happening, so many domestic violence happening. So it is very essential to achieve sustainable behavior. So how should we achieve sustainable behavior? My answer is in a one line, I'll just share so that we can remember and start doing it. The principle is a friend in need is a friend indeed. So we actually are in a world of social media where we all are connected in a very shallow manner. Like we all are just seeing what is happening around us, but we like a news we are getting in the news, like she's this is her anniversary, she's getting married, or she has got a child, or she went for a holiday to this place. We are getting the news or the information, but that friendship somewhere is getting so diluted in any relation, be it with cousins, be it with your siblings, with your close ones. Okay, so I will just myself also I am doing this, that I always try to apply this one line, that is a friend in need is a friend indeed. Means if in any corner of the world any of my friend needs my support, needs my time, I make sure to plan my day so that I can prioritize that person. I make that person my priority. So that is a simple shift in our mind, in our attitude, which will develop a kind of mm, beautiful world where people feel humane, people feel that human bond, people feel that compassion, that warmth. So there is the saying, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, means we all are a family. But in practicality, it is not possible because the 24 hours we cannot do everything and accommodate our entire world, even if we think they are our family members. So my philosophy is a friend in need is a friend indeed. Means you need not wait when you are in need who is coming to help you. But if somebody comes, yes, of course, we must remember that person and we must remain grateful and we must respond to that person. But ourselves, it's about ourselves becoming that kind of friend who, at least when the person needs us, we are able to make ourselves available and be there with our entire heart and soul. So that is the next question, how to develop sustainable behavior, and that is my answer, that a friend in need is a friend indeed. Who is not at present in need of you, you may postpone your meetings and everything, but if there is somebody who is really struggling, make that person your priority. Next and last question that we should ask ourselves is, what concrete action we must take to establish world peace? So we all value peace, we all want a peaceful life. So what are the concrete actions? So for that, again, in a very simple way, I will share, and I hope this will also bring some kind of inner transformation within us. if we can remember. And I'll write it down in the description so that these one liners can be applied on daily basis. So the question was, what is the concrete action that we must take for world peace? The answer is very simple. Present is a present. So many a times we just worry about our future. We are so doubtful and fearful what will happen tomorrow. If we are in a business or in a job also, we are worrying whether the business or my job will be stable, or will I be able to grow that much as I want to, or we are always having some kind of regret about the past, that if I would have done like this, then my life would have been better. So this kind of regret, our thought is always between regret and between worry. Either we are worrying about our future, or we are having regret for some past decisions and past actions. So my answer for the concrete action starts with our thought. If we can transform our thought, and every morning we get up with a, we are very excited in the morning, that present is a present, means today is a gift. Today is a gift in my life. This today is not going to come again. Okay, so today I will do my best. Today I will decide what, plan the day, and I'll means achieve my small goal, and I will do it with a very fulfilling heart and a very joyful heart. And then for this, my one practical thing that I want to share is that it is not easy. It is very, very difficult. We can theoretically write many things and say many things, but when it comes to the challenges in our life, it is really tough to every morning means smile and say that yes, today again I will do my best, and today again it's very precious day for me, and I'll do my best and I'll enjoy it, I'll live to the fullest. It's difficult. So my last one principle I follow is that the darker the night, the nearer the dawn. So many a times we just can't continue, and we sometimes feel very depressed, and we don't want to means means carry on, and feel like it's not moving, it's not happening what I'm desiring, it's not happening, or the situation is so bad that I just feel like why it's happening to me, I am doing so much, or why my efforts are not showing any result. So that moment we must follow the principle, that is, the darker the night, the nearer the dawn. That means after night there is always a morning. It is the law of the nature that when the night comes, obviously the next thing that will happen is the morning, is the day. So night and day. And when the morning comes, just before the morning, it becomes very, very dark. So that means we have to understand that because the situation is bad today, that means the morning is coming, it's very near, means good time is just near to my means coming next. So it is just about the time. Okay, it is not very far. I just have to hold on to my hope. I just have to believe that yes, good time is coming, because the time is tough. So I must understand, and I must apply this principle that the darker the night, the nearer the dawn. So I have shared 5 questions on sustainable development. Number 1 is, what am I doing as a global citizen? Number 2 is, how can I number 2 is, how can I educate myself and my loved ones? Number 3 question is, who is going to lead everyone, and who is going to take the responsibility? Next question is, How can we develop behavior, sustainable behavior? And the last question is, what concrete action should we take for world peace? So I have shared some one liners, some small principles, very easy answers, so that we can apply those principles, try to remember, and bring some change in our attitude, in our approach towards life, and thereby embrace everybody and in solidarity realize the goal of sustainable development. Thank you so much. Please subscribe.